instead of doing the Mr. Fuji story of the week, I think we sort of dried up on the Fuji stories because we told about 20 of them on the first episode, and then we realised that we basically told all of them. So we're going to go on to Bieber. B. Brian Blair.
B. Brian Blair. He's a hell of a guy. And he turned into, he's a big public figure, political figure in Tampa and everything. But when he was breaking in, he broke in the hard way. He broke in with the Hiro Matsuda and Jack and Jerry Briscoe and all those guys and the rest. But he came out. He went to the University of Louisville as in Kentucky and was a football player and an amateur wrestler. So he wasn't a scrub, and had spent time around Florida. So he wasn't, But anyway, he broke in and got into the business and anything else. So he's riding with the Briscoes, and they're going to South End, West Palm Beach or Miami, down there. And there's a place you go through before you get to the big highway, the Highway 90 that goes up and down, or 95 that goes up and down the East Coast from Maine to Miami. So they got him, and Jack had a big Ford. So they said, got Bieber, and they put him in the back. We'll put you in the trunk and drop your pants. And when the heels drive up on us, I'll honk the horn, they had the truck, the buzzer, the trunk release in the car. The back will come up, and you moon the heels. The heel calls following us. Okay, that's fun. That's a great idea. Boom, boom, boom. They pull in. There's one place where you see. There's another place, Stuckey's, on the side of the two eating. But it was old days. Two eating places before you got on the main freeway and took the car, to get on the freeway. So they went to the second place, the Stuckey's, and they backed up. There's a big picture window, right where all the tables were and where everybody was sitting and everything else. So they backed the car up to the picture window where the trunk was sitting there. Jack honked the horn and boop, and hit the buzzer for the trunk. And there was Brian Blair bent over with his pants down, showing all his goods to everybody in the restaurant. Everybody in the restaurant was dying, choking food, everything else. And everybody else has sat down to enjoy the show and eat dinner, eat lunch before we moved on to West Palm Beach or Miami or Lauderdale, wherever we happen to be going. So after a couple minutes, there's nothing for him to do but come into the restaurant. And all the applause and the cheering and stuff as he comes in, and all the ghastly old faces. The people were looking at the laughs, and half the people were shocked. Half of them were cracking up. It was just initiation.
Did he at least get a free meal out of it?
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
What was the Yeehaw? You mentioned it was at Yeehaw Junction. You mentioned that.
Yeah, that's what they call it. It was Yeehaw Junction. That was where they had a spot there, 2 restaurants, a couple gas stations, where you'd come across the middle of Florida. There was no back in those days. There's no freeway running across there, so you ran on the country road across from Tampa across to I-95. A couple-hour drive. By the time you got to ready for lunch or something, and then move on to Miami, south of South Florida, wherever you happen to be going.
Well, there you go. I mean, what more could you ask for? A highway, an eatery, and Brian Blair's bare bottom, pulsating and winking away at the eaters on a lunchtime.
Just dangling there in the window.